Raghavendra raised hand. If you have some question, you can put that in chat box. Okay, 1 second. Good morning. All right. Before starting with the session, okay, let me just introduce myself. This is Sandeep Krishnaa, and I have overall experience of 8+ years, and I'm currently working as a data analyst. Right. And again, before starting the session, I just want to understand your background. Couple of you or any one of you, just give me your background. I mean, your name, and if you have any experience, let me know about that one. And if you are a fresher, let me know about that one also. Screen is not visible. Okay, I've just shared my screen. Vivek. Yes. Just wanted to understand your background so that we can start. If you are a beginner, if you have any experience, mechanical engineering, fresher, yes, okay. All right. Couple of more responses. Okay. Nanda. Yes, yes, I remember you. I remember you. Thanks for joining. Okay. I'm Daneshwar Bham graduate. Okay. B Farm graduate. Okay. Have experience in chat process, customer support. Okay. BCA second year student. Pratik fresher. Okay. Uh, Didipya. I'm currently pursuing BTech final year. I'm a fresher. Okay. Name Dinesh. I'm a fresher. Okay, into 18 years experience into Java, working as a solution architect and sorry for application. Okay, team migration monolithics into MFE. All right, very good. AIML second year engineering student. Okay, very good. Hi Krishna, this is Teja. I did masters in information science. I'm from HR background. Okay, good. My name is Praveen. Okay, thanks Praveen. Is there any issue with the background? No issues from my side. I hope you can hear me good. Morning, fresher. Kirti, I'm fresher, but the BSc. Okay. Okay. So I can understand from all of these responses that most of us are freshers and from different backgrounds, and some of us have some experience also, but not in the data field, right? I hope that is a thing. I can get that information from your responses. I'm a fresher student, 2024 batch. Okay, BTech. Fine, good. I'm Praveen Kalyankar. I have completed BTech Mechanical Engineering. I have 2 years experience in infrastructure support analyst. Okay, but currently I left the organization, currently looking for job. Okay. I'm non-tech graduate working as a Tableau developer, having 6 years of experience. Very good, Ravindra. Thank you for that information. Okay. All right. So because most of us are freshers and doesn't have any idea about the data field, data analytics, data science, and machine learning, whatever it might be. Okay, let's just start with that thing. Okay, let's understand different roles, different things in data field. Right. Starting with data analyst. I hope you can see my screen. Right. CSE graduate. Okay. Thank you. Okay. SK Mudasir, CSE graduate. Thank you. So first thing that we'll understand is what is data analytics or data analyst role, and after that what is business analyst, what is machine learning, what is data science. Then we'll also try to understand Gen AI and agentic AI. Okay, whatever your background might be, okay, the first thing whenever you want to switch your career or join or get some opportunities in the data field, this is the most important thing that we need to understand. Okay, first thing, right, I've completed. Okay, thanks everyone, thanks for your responses. Okay. And again, if you have any questions or anything, just stop me whenever you can. And at the last also, I mean, at the end also, I'll give you some time for the questions and whatever it might be, we'll discuss that. But let's just start with this one first. Okay. First thing is data analyst or data analytics or data analysis. Okay. Right. Has anyone have some idea about this one? What is a data analyst or What do they do? What do they do actually? And what kind of data do they deal with? Any idea about this one? DA. Past data. Yes, very good. Past data. Next, cleaning data and analyzing. Right? Very good. Cleaning. So past data, very, very important point. Data analyst, as even if you get a job as a data analyst, you will be dealing with historic data. Historic data is nothing but our past data. That means what has happened last year. Am I not audible? Okay, Rupesh, everything is fine from my end. Just check from your end. Audible? Okay, thanks everyone. Thank you, thank you. All right. So as a data analyst, we work with only historic data, right? Historic data, when we say what happened, whatever data set it might be, whatever industry it might be, whatever department it might be. For example, see here, data analyst is not a limited role, right? Data analyst can work with sales department, data analyst can work with marketing department, they can also work with HR, they can also work with any other department that we have, like operations, admin team, anything. Okay, so the data analyst is not limited to any department, right? That is one thing that we already know. So, for example, marketing data, okay, marketing department will take, or sales department, whatever it might be, they deal with historic data. When we say historic data, it's about sales, right? So last year, what were our sales? For the past 5 years, how is our sales trend look like, right? For last 10 years, how does that trend look like? Where are we getting more profits? From which product? Which product is selling the most? Which product is not selling the most, right? So understanding all of these problems and answering all of this question is nothing but dealing with our past data. To answer those questions, we will collect the data, we will clean the data, we will analyze the data, we will transform, we will manipulate, we will analyze, right? We will visualize. Um, and at the last, we will also storytell. Okay, storytelling is the most important part. We'll come to that. Okay, collects data, clean. Is data already available? Is data already available? I didn't understand your question, Vineet. Is data already available? Yes. As a data analyst, we our one of the role, one of the responsibility is also to collect the data. Okay, if data is not available, what will you collect, right? So data will be available, and I'll come to that, and data and what kind of data do we have. But just understand the differences between these roles. So as a data analyst, we will try and analyze historic data, past data, and try to get some insights from that, so that the company might get benefited and increase their sales or profits from these insights that are given by data analyst. Okay, and as a data analyst, we use Excel, Power BI, or Tableau, SQL, Python. Okay, all of these are tools used by data analyst, and mainly statistics. Okay, majorly Excel, Power BI, SQL, Python, and statistics. There are other tools also for a data analyst, but majorly in, for example, if you are talking about 100 different companies, right? 90 to 95% of those companies uses these tools to analyze the data. Okay, that is data analyst. Now comes our business analyst. Okay, what does these business analysts do? Now let's understand that. Data analyst gives us some insights about our historic data, right? Now, same thing, business analyst sit with the clients, sit with the higher management, stakeholders, whatever it might be, to form strategies. Okay, for example, insights is nothing but information that we can get from our data. Okay, insights, let me give you a small example. Insight is nothing but information from existing data. Okay, information from existing data. Once we get the insights, now business analyst, from these insights, they'll form some strategies. Okay, that help business to profit. I mean, to make some profit, to increase their sales, whatever it might be, right? So as a business analyst, I form some strategies. I plan action plans for the future. Simple. I develop action plans for the future. Okay, that is the role of business analyst, and all of these tools were also be used by business analyst along with a ticketing tool. Okay, if anyone know this application, this tool Jira, right? That is one of the tool used by the business analyst. Ticketing tool, when it is nothing but the tasks or tickets, prioritizing things. For example, as a data analyst or as a business analyst, you have got 10 projects at the same time. Which one to be prioritized, and the status of all of those projects also, which one is open, which one is in progress, which one is already completed, right? All of these things we will deal with Jira, or it can be any other tool also. That is the business analyst role. And now comes our machine learning. Can someone tell me what do you know about machine learning? Anyone? Machine learning, okay, Dinesh said models. Okay, next, anyone? Again, you don't have to give me the correct answers or any technical answer. No. Okay, I'm not expecting that from you. But what exactly do you know about machine learning? We will train models, training the data, training the models. Okay, right? Very good. To some extent, yes, answers are correct. So machine learning, right? Most of us thinks we will learn something from the machine. That is machine learning. But no. Okay, machine learns from us. Okay, machine learns from us and understands the patterns that we want. Okay, now for example, I have given 10,000 images, okay, to a machine. 10,000 images to a machine. That means I am giving the input. We as users giving the inputs to the machine, right? So that from these 10,000 images, machine will understand. Machine, when we say that is nothing but model. Okay, model will understand what kind of images are there. Are there any background sceneries, or are there any human? Are there any animals? And whatever it might be, it understands what kind of images and what colors are used, whatever, everything about those images. And after training that model, after training that machine, if we just ask that, okay, generate me a human image. Okay, generate me a human image. If we ask this simple question to a machine, it will automatically generate, right? It will automatically generate. And how does that machine know what is a human? What does a human look like? It will understand from all the inputs that we have given, all the 10,000 images. I hope that is understood now in simple words. And machine learning can also be used to predict, forecast, all of these things. There are two more things inside, or we can call it as subdivisions of machine learning. They are deep learning, okay, and CNN. I hope you have heard this one, or doesn't matter even if you don't know about all of these things. See here, deep learning. For example, in all the situations, okay, in all the situations, we will not have our data in a proper table format. Okay, that means in all the situations, we will not have rows, we will not have columns, okay, only numeric values. No, sometimes we'll also have to analyze, okay, images, PDFs, okay, any unstructured data, audios, videos, right? If we have a structured data, machine learning is alone enough to predict something or to forecast something. But what if we have this kind of data where we have images, PDFs, audios, videos, and any unstructured data, right? Then comes our deep learning and CNN into picture. CNN, convolutional neural networks. This acts as a actually replicate of human brain. Okay, so CNN, convolutional neural networks, is mainly used to analyze images. They only deal with images. But deep learning, here, they deal with all of the other things, PDFs, audios, video, right? Text files, anything it might be. So that is deep learning. They understand the data in more deeper way. Okay, I hope that is understood. Let me know if you, don't understand something, I'll repeat that. You have 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Let me know if you don't understand something. CNN, see here. Okay, very good. CNN is nothing but convolutional neural networks. Okay, convolutional neural network. Actually, what they do is generally in okay, let's understand this one first. Can someone tell me what is data? I'll repeat that. I'll repeat that. Shivanand Naidu. I'll repeat that. Can someone tell me what is data? Information is a piece of information, raw images or messages or text information. We have collection of information. Okay. Now see simple thing. Okay. In general English, in normal English terms, data is nothing but any piece of information. Okay, any piece of information. It might be a table format, it might be a text format, it might be a PDF format, it might be images, audio, video, whatever we are consuming, that is that is nothing but our data. Okay, now data is of three types. First one, structured data. Second one, semi-structured data. Semi-structured. Third one, unstructured data. Okay, now let's understand these things. Unstructured. Now, what is this structured data? If anyone has any idea, tell me what is structured data. Structured, semi-structured, unstructured. Okay, organized rows and columns, databases, the organized data. Okay, simple thing. Structured data is nothing but any data that can be stored in a table format. Okay, any data that can be stored in a table format. When we say table format, that simply will have some rows or columns. Okay, any data that can be stored in a table format is nothing but our structured data, where we have rows and columns. Right, now can someone give me some examples of this structured data? Examples of structured data, anyone? Relational database, yes, very good. Relational database. Okay, order data, Excel sheet. Okay, Excel sheet, yes, very good. Student details, sales details, employee details, HR data, whatever it might be. CSV, yes, very good. Rows and tables data, right? So relational database, correct, very good example. Excel, CSV, SQL database, any SQL database, any Power BI file, any Python file, right? Outputs of all of these files will be in a form of table, right? So that is called structured data. JSON and PBIX file. Okay, I'll come to that. See here, next type of data is semi-structured data. Now, what is this semi-structured data? Here comes our JSON. Okay, XML, right? PDF. All of these are examples for semi-structured data. That means we will not have proper structured rows and columns or table data, but from these things, we'll be able to extract the information into that table data. Okay, RDBMS and DBMS, yes, they do come under structured data, DBMS and RDBMS also. Now, semi-structured data is nothing but we will not have any proper structured data which can be stored in rows and columns, but we can convert them. We can convert that information into a proper table structure. That is semi-structured data. Examples are this one, JSON, XML, and PMF. Okay, so JPG is a semi-structured or not? Sometimes it can be, sometimes it cannot be, but inside that JPG, what information are we showing? That matters. Now say next, unstructured data, exactly opposite of structured data, which cannot be stored in a table format. Okay, which cannot be stored in a table format. That means we will not have any rows and we will not have any columns also. Right, examples. Examples, paragraph type, picture, audio, videos, yes, 100%. No SQL database, 100% correct. See, audios, video, okay, and other things like images, okay, sometimes images, no SQL database, paragraph, text data, right? Anything it might be, anything which cannot be stored in a table format comes under our unstructured data, right? Now, understand this one, structured data machine learning. Okay. Now, when we have semi-structured data and unstructured data, then we will go on to deep learning and CNN. Okay. To just deal with structured data, data analytics is enough, or machine learning, some linear regression model or any other model is enough to understand that, to analyze that, and to forecast something. Right. But when our data is from semi-structured data or unstructured data, that means when we have all of these examples, when we have all of the data in any of this kind, okay, then we have to go over deep learning and CNN. In deep learning, majorly we will deal with PDFs, audios, videos, okay, and CNN mostly used for images. I hope that is understood now. Yes, no, maybe. Yes, now see. Okay, till now what did we see? Data analyst, business analyst, ML, and inside ML only we will have deep learning and CNN also. Now, what is data analyst? They deal with historic data, past data. What does a business analyst do? They form some strategies out of the insights that were given by the data analyst. Now, machine learning, deep learning, and if we have unstructured data, semi-structured data, we can use machine learning models, deep learning models, and CNN models. At the same time, using this machine learning, we can also predict to some extent or simply forecast. Okay. We have understood till here as of now. Now, can someone tell me what is data science? Deep learning. Deep learning is again same thing, dealing with unstructured data where we have audio, video. Okay, we will give, for example, 10,000 videos as an input for machine learning for our deep learning model. It understands, it analyzes that 10,000 videos and then provide the output that we need whenever we ask something. Right. So deep learning deal with unstructured data that can be audio, video, or whatever unstructured data it can be. Okay. CNN mainly deals with the images, right? So machine will understand our audios, videos, images, and then process that. For that, we will have to create some models using some algorithms. Algorithms are nothing but again linear regression, logistic regression. We have decision tree, random forest. We have some other different models in machine learning. Using those models, we will develop all of these things. Supervised and unsupervised learning. Yes, 100% correct. That comes under machine learning. Okay, to analyze different kinds of data, we have supervised and unsupervised learning. Okay. Now, can someone tell me what is DS? Data science. What exactly is the meaning of data science? AI comes in DS. Okay. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you about that. Data science. What exactly do we know about data science? Again, I don't need any book answers, book definitions, technical answers. No, I'm not expecting that from you. Just tell me in general English, what do you understand? What do you know about data science? Data science is the process of taking the historic data, making the insights from it using machine learning and deep learning and AI. Very good, Sumit. Um, okay, next behavior, right? Okay. Anyone, couple of more responses. What is data science? Strategies. Okay. Delete strategies. Okay. Predicting on insights. Okay. Now understand this simple thing. Data science is not limited to something. Okay. It is not only predictions. It is not only forecasting. Okay. It is not only insights. Everything and anything that we do with our data comes under data science. Okay. It might be collecting insights, it might be predicting, it might be forecasting, it might be creating a dashboard or a report. Anything that help us to make some decisions. Okay, whatever we do on our data, starting from the basic formulas, applying some basic formulas on our data till we forecast something, we predict something, everything comes under data science. Okay, most of us or many of you might get confused here. Data science might be subject. You are thinking data science is a subject which is only used for predicting and forecasting. No. Okay, that is the misconception, right? Anything and everything that we do with our data, it might be work of data analyst, it might be work of business analyst, it might be the work of machine learning engineer, automation engineer, whatever it might be. Everything comes under data science. Data science is like an ocean. Okay, it is not limited. There are no limits. There are no threshold, nothing. I hope that is understood. Yes, yes, got it. Thank you. All right. So that is data science. Next one, Gen AI. Okay, famous terms in the current market today. Gen AI and agentic AI. Okay, let's talk about Gen AI first. What do we exactly know about Gen AI? If you know something. No issues if you don't know anything, I'll tell you. Anyone who know about Gen AI? Okay, text AI. Text AI, okay, to some extent, correct. Text AI, prompt-based response. Okay, okay. Putting prompts and getting responses back in Gen AI that can generate anything using ML, generating anything, prompt engineering. Okay. Now, can someone give me some couple of examples of Gen AI? Okay, all of the definitions are correct to some extent, but any examples, any specific example? Chatbots, very good. Chatbots, ChatGPT, very, very good. Gemini, okay, Cloud AI, right? All of these are examples of Gen AI. Now let's understand what Gen AI means exactly. Now, say for example, okay, we will go to any website, for example, we'll go to any website, okay, you'll find a chatbot, okay, at the top or bottom, wherever it might be, you'll find a chatbot. Now, what is a chatbot? Now, for example, if you are going into any university website, okay, any university website, we'll find a chatbot. Now, that chatbot is there to answer our questions promptly. Yes, chatbot is nothing but whenever we ask something, it responds immediately and then give us answer. For example, I'll just go to any chatbot and just type hi. What is the response that we get here? It will also say hi. How can I help you? Right? Have you ever observed this one? You go to any chatbot, okay, anything, any website it might be, just type hi there. Okay, you'll find this kind of responses, right? That is nothing but at the back end, we have metadata. Okay, that means uh, for which question, whatever we might ask, for which question, what should it respond? How should it respond? What are the answers that it need to give? Okay, everything without without some human intervention, it automatically replies. That is nothing but Gen AI. Gen AI is nothing but generative AI. It is generating some responses. It is generating some text. It is generating some emails. It is generating some reports. It is generating some summaries, right? Everything which can be generated from any chatbot, any chat GPT, any AI, that is nothing but Gen AI. I hope we got it. It might be images, it might be audio, it might be video, whatever it might be, doesn't matter. Okay. ChatGPT, what is ChatGPT? If we just ask something using prompts, right? It can generate us images, it can also generate us videos, it can also generate us email format, right? Anything, any subject, anything, whatever it might be. If we are trying to generate something using AI, that is nothing but Gen AI. Hope that is understood. Yes. Now comes our agentic AI. What do we know about agentic AI and how is it different from Gen AI? Okay, Gen AI without human intervention, agentic AI with human intervention. Okay, something that works on automated fields that doesn't need any human to tell. Agentic AI can automate tasks. Yes, very good. Dinesh, 100% correct. Okay. Uh, Baba, Babanjan. Okay, sorry if I spell your uh, name wrong. See, now understand this one. Agentic AI. Okay. Simply, Gen AI will work. Okay. To some extent, Gen AI needs human intervention. Okay. Gen AI needs human intervention, but Agentic AI works without human intervention. Okay. Gen AI, to some extent, it needs human intervention, but Agentic AI doesn't need any human intervention. It automatically understands the task, it automatically understands the issues, problems, whatever it might be, and acts promptly. Now, okay, let me give you one simple example. Anyone knows this company, Tesla? Tesla, automobile industry, car manufacturing company. Okay, they deal with automated cars, right? Without the driver, without any human. Okay, we can give instructions and it understands that in the instructions automatically, and without any human intervention, the car can drive itself to the destination and come back also, right? We know this already. That is the example of agentic AI. Okay, without any human intervention, the car itself understand, for example, okay, one more example, understands that the fuel levels are low in my vehicle. Okay, without any human intervention, I am, for example, I own a Tesla. I am not giving any instructions that fuel is low. Okay, and it can be empty in some time, right? Without any human intervention, car Tesla, my car automatically understand that fuel is low, and it goes to fuel station, fill up the fuel, and come back to my home, right? Are we giving any human instruction? No. The machine automatically understands and respond to that task, respond to that issue, respond to that problem, whatever it might be. I hope that is understood. Agentic AI. Yes? All right. Very good. Okay. So these are the differences between different roles in the data field. Okay. What do we have? DA, BA, ML, deep learning, CNN, data science, Gen AI, agentic AI. Okay, now let's understand. Our focus is mainly on data analyst or data analysis. Why? Now see, we know what is data analyst. Without insights from a data analyst, okay, without any insights, okay, I'll come to that, Sumit. Without any insights giving from our data, does a business analyst able to take some strategies, build some strategies, take some decisions on that? No, 100% no. Okay, Vivek, DA versus BA, main difference, please, once again. Only top difference. See here. Okay, let me tell you the difference first and then we'll go. Data analyst deals with historic data or past data, we can say. Now, business analyst, okay, based on the insights, based on the information that we get from historic data, which is analyzed by the data analyst, business analyst will be able to take some decisions or form some action plans, okay, for the future. One simple example, okay, after analyzing historic data, past data, whatever it might be, as a data analyst, if I am able to give some insights, for example, last year, okay, product A sales have been decreased by 25%. Okay, after analyzing our sales data, I have got to this conclusion that last year in 2025, product A, it might be any product, doesn't matter. Product A sales have been dropped by 25%. Okay, this is the insight given by a DA, that is data analyst, whoever it might be. Next, based on this insight, if any person, okay, is able to take some decisions, what should we do about this product A for the next year? Okay, should we stop that product selling, or should we increase marketing spend? Should we increase advertisement? Should we launch some new products for our benefit as a company? Okay, those kind of decisions will be taken by a business analyst. Okay, understood. DA and BA have both tools. Yes, as a DA and as a BA, we'll use same tools. Excel, Power BI, okay, or Tableau for visualizations, SQL for query language, Python, and statistics. One difference is, as a data analyst, we'll have to have very deep knowledge about all of these tools. But as a business analyst, okay, mainly we deal with insights that are given by data analysts, but they also should have some basic knowledge about all of these tools. Okay, and as a business analyst, you need to have one extra tool, that is ticketing tool. What is ticketing tool? I've already said you, which is used to prioritize our tasks. Jira, yes, 100%. Uh, Same, yes, same tools, similar tools, and couple of more things will be used by business analysts, like ticketing tool and some other tools. Right, that's it, nothing else. Their main responsibility is to form some action plans for the future. Okay, that is a difference. Now, without insights given by data analyst, will a business analyst have some work? No, definitely not. At the same time, without analyzing historic data, can we teach something to machine? No, right? Without analyzing from the historic data, will we be able to predict something? No. Agentic AI, Gen AI, okay, nothing will have some work if we don't have a data analyst. If we are not analyzing our historic data, okay, there is no work of business analyst, there is no work of machine learning to predict something, no data science, no Gen AI, okay, no agentic AI, nothing. The point that we need to understand, that everyone need to understand here, is data analyst, data analysis is the foundation or is the basic first step, okay, for all of these things. Without this one, without DA, nothing exists. That is the importance of data analyst or data analysis. Isn't business analyst involved in Scrum in software development for writing use cases from requirement from clients? Okay, now see, okay, answer correct. Naveen, that is also correct. Now see, for example, there are 10 different companies, okay, whatever MNCs it might be, startups it might be, doesn't matter. Okay, in all of these 10 different companies, business analyst will not have same responsibilities. Okay, and again, whatever role it might be, the responsibilities, roles and responsibilities are not limited. Okay, they can use you as a business analyst for any of the responsibility. One of it might be business analyst involved in Scrum in software development for writing use cases from the requirement from clients. That might be one of them. Okay. Sir, can you tell me about data engineering? Yes, I'll definitely tell you. Can we pursue data analytics and business analytics course simultaneously? Yes, 100%. Okay, there is nothing, I mean, there is no much difference between data analyst and a business analyst. You can pursue them at the same time simultaneously. Major difference between DA and DS. See, okay, let's understand this one first. This is, for example, DA, okay, machine learning, data science, AI. Okay, AI is the ultimate concept, AI is the ultimate subject, and all of these are subdivisions inside that AI, and one of that is data science. Okay, again, inside data science it might be data analyst, or it might be data analysis, or it might be machine learning, which is used to predict something, whatever it might be. This is how actually the flow works, or visual representation of different data roles. Major difference between data analyst only deals with historic. Data science will also sorry, data scientist is also help us in predicting, forecasting something. Okay, and anything and everything that we are dealing with, any data, it is come I mean it comes under data science. Different roles and responsibilities of BA. Yes, I'll explain, Kavya, just give me a couple of minutes. I'll just go to the previous messages and see, 1 second. Okay, let's discuss what is data engineer. Right now, see. Okay, now understand this one. Data analyst, as a data analyst, what is our first step, what is our first responsibility? That is collecting the data, collecting the historic data, right? This is the first step as a data analyst. Now collecting our data, that is the role of data engineer. Okay, data engineer help us collecting different data from different sources. Now understand one thing, as a company, I have whatever company it might be, company A. Company A will never have all the information about that company in a single website. Okay, single website or single database, whatever it might be. It will never have that, right? So data engineer collects that information from different website, from different data sources, from different databases, and form that as a proper structure table for a data analyst to use to analyze it. I hope that is understood. They actually build some pipelines. When we say pipelines, nothing but collecting data from different sources, different websites, whatever source it might be, and they put all that information at a single place. Okay, so that data analyst can work on it, can analyze it, can draw some insights from it. Okay, data science explores the information and do innovations. Yes, exactly, Vinith. Okay, business analysis and business analytics are same or different. Okay, okay, now see, data analyst. Okay, data analysis. Okay, and what analytics. Now understand the difference. Data analyst is a person. Okay, we as human, okay, are data analyst or business analyst. Same thing for business also. Business analyst, okay, business analysis or analytics. Now see, business analyst is also a person who works on strategies and whatever it might be. Now, analysis and analytics, okay, these two are nothing but process process of understanding the data, analyzing the data, cleaning the data, transforming the data, manipulating the data, right? And drawing some insights from the data. At the last, okay, end of the day, everyone wants these insights. Every company wants these insights. Now, analysis or analytics, okay, these two are same, which is process of understanding the data, analyzing the data, cleaning, transforming, manipulating, visualizations, or storytelling, whatever it might be. I hope that is understood. Yes, who asked this question? Okay, one second. Catherine, I hope this is understood now. Yes, all right. Thank you. Next one. Sir, can you please explain roles and responsibilities of BA? See, simple thing. Again, uh, not only BA, whatever role it might be, like I said earlier, the roles and responsibilities are not limited. Okay. As a data analyst, for example, you have joined as a company. As a DA, you joined some company. Okay. In that company, the roles and responsibilities of DA never stop at drawing insights. Okay. You'll also have to work on building strategies. Okay. Building strategies. As a DA, okay, that is not your major role to build strategies, but that company asks you to build some strategies also. Right. So that is how, I mean, no roles and responsibilities are limited. Now, as a BA, okay, this is your major role. But at the same time, for example, in some companies, you will also have to analyze our data. Okay. So these two complement each other. There is no limitations for the roles and responsibilities. They complement each other. Right. Sometimes you'll have to work as a BA, sometimes you'll have to work as a DA. Doesn't matter. Okay. Next one, data science explores the information and do innovations. Yes, 100% correct. Sir, can I pursue MBA in a business analyst or complete data analytics and a business analytics course for future career? Uh, See, my suggestion is, okay, go for the complete thing. Okay, data analyst and the business analyst. Right. If you see only, or sorry, if you join only business analyst, MBA, whatever program it might be, okay, they might not teach you more about technical skills, technical tools, Excel, Power BI. They'll not go deep into our formulas, okay, from the problem solvings, right? All of these things they might not teach you, right? So it is always suggested, it is better to take both of them together. Data analyst as a business analyst, sorry, data analyst and a business analyst, because there is no much difference between them, right? But some institutions might not teach you what is DA if you join BA. Okay, some institutions might not teach you BA while you join DA, right? So it is always recommended to take them both at the same time. Okay, I hope this is understood. Yes, no, maybe. Any questions still here? Anyone? Let me know. I'll give you 10 seconds and then we'll continue. No questions, I suppose. Okay. Next thing we'll understand about tools. Which one has more scope in the market? For Java developer, should he continue AI career? See, okay, I have some experience in teaching. Okay, the kind of students I get are from different industries, different technologies, right? For example, in my previous batch, I have one person who has 20 plus years of experience in Java, right? But why is or she is shifting to data analytics now? Because companies made it mandatory. Okay, some companies made it mandatory to have some knowledge about data, okay, along with uh, whatever experience you have, 20 years of Java. Along with that, okay, companies have made mandatory to have some knowledge about data also, right? That is what. That is very important. Okay. Sir, if I completed data analytics course in, is there issue to apply any company because my background is non-tech? No, 100% not. See, AI is not replacement, it's addition. Yes, for fresher data analyst. Okay, one second. What is DA? What is DA roles and responsibilities? Okay, for DA, which tools needed advanced and basic knowledge? Okay, let me answer this one first. Which one has more scope in the market? Which one has more scope in the market? At present, okay, data science is leading, then Gen AI and agentic AI is leading. But again, I'll repeat this. Okay, note down this one. This is for sure. If you directly join data science, if you directly join Gen AI, if you directly join agentic AI, okay, okay, you might not understand all the concepts because they'll not teach you any basics. They'll directly go to predicting, forecasting, developing different AI platforms, whatever it might be. You'll not understand anything because you don't have the background of data analyst. Once we understand our data, then only we'll be able to predict our future. Then only we'll be able to forecast something. Then only we'll be able to develop something, create some models using machine learning, right? If you don't have any idea about DA, okay, will not be able to survive in these technologies. They are leading, they are crazy in the market now, but without the knowledge of DA, right, you will not be able to survive in this DA. Okay, for example, you have joined a Gen AI course or agentic AI course, okay, for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, it might feel, sorry, you might feel good about it, right? But after, when they go deep into the, I mean, they when they teach you more advanced topics, right, that is where you get bored. That is where you, I mean, your interest will be gone. You'll not understand anything. Okay, you'll not get enough support also. So it is very important to start with DA, even if you want to go to DS, Gen AI, agentic AI, machine learning, whatever it might be. Okay, that is one thing. And when it comes to scope, okay, most of the other things, okay, Java, okay, and DevOps, whatever it might be, digital marketing, AI is replacing, most of the responsibilities. AI will never replace your jobs. AI will make your work more easier to do. Okay, that is how we should see AI also. Anything, ChatGPT or any AI it might be, it helps us to make our work easier. Okay, it will never replace our jobs, right? Some departments, some responsibilities, roles and responsibilities are automated with AI. Okay, some of the people are losing jobs. At the same time, they'll find more opportunities in AI as well. Okay, that is how we should see our AI. Not, it will not replace our jobs, right? So AI has already overtaken Java, digital marketing, sales, whatever it might be. There are some automations already made. Okay, but when it comes to DA, one of the role, DA or DS, whatever it might be, data role, there is one small step, there is one small important role for all of these data roles, that is storytelling. Okay, AI can create a report. AI can give me any formula that I ask. AI can give me or develop any dashboard if I have. Okay, but it will never replace storytelling. Now, what is storytelling? Presenting. Okay, explaining our data in a much deeper way so that the third person understands that. AI is not able to do that yet. Okay, so there is more scope in DA than any other platform, any other industry. Okay, that is how I see that. Right, for DA, which tools needed for, okay, I'll come to that tools. What are the DA roles and responsibilities? DA roles and responsibilities, again, like I said, cleaning, transforming, manipulating, getting insights from the data. Most probably. Okay. Storytelling is also one of the roles and responsibilities of DA. Same here. Okay. Okay. 18 plus for freshers. AI is not replacements. It's addition. Yes, 100%. Thank you. Okay. I don't know what this is. I says. Okay. Thank you for answering this one. AI is not replacement of anything. It is addition. It helps us make our work easier, much easier. Okay. Uh, sir, I completed data analyst business course in Naresh IT. Okay, but when I applied for some data analyst or business analyst role, the mails me that my key skills it doesn't match to their skills, so that I can improve my skills. See, okay, who is this? Biswajit Das. Now, what does that exactly mean is, okay, as of today, if there are, for example, 10 openings in any company, do you know how many people are applying to that 10 roles? If company A has 10 openings on data analyst role, for example, do you guys have any idea on how many members are applying for those 10 jobs? Any idea? 10,000 plus. Okay, we can't even imagine hundreds of people, thousands of people. Okay, we will not have any count also. Those many. See, that is how competition is also there, right? To filter, to cut down that competition, different companies are okay asking for different skills. It is not that you don't have skills, but they are expecting something else, some extra things from a candidate. Okay, they'll use those skills in the real time job or not use those skills, doesn't matter. Okay, just to cut down this competition, they need those people who can handle more different tasks much easily. Okay, that is how it is. Okay, Excel in data analysis, we generally use Excel, like I said, Power BI, SQL, Python, and statistics, Power BI or Tableau. Okay, most of these things, most of the data analytics role. Okay, beyond this, they are asking for ML. Beyond all of these tools, they are asking for Power Automate. Beyond all of these tools, they are asking for prompt engineering mostly. Okay, beyond these data analytics tools, they might ask for machine learning skills or Power Automate skills. Okay, this is also one of the tools developed by Microsoft, or prompt engineering skills, right? So this is how it is. Just to cut down the competition, they are uh, keeping more qualifications. They need candidates who can work on many different things. Okay, that is how it is. And if you have any normal questions, I mean, general questions, I'll answer. I'll give you some time, maybe in 20 minutes more. Okay, I'll give you some time to answer this, to ask your questions, whatever you have. But till now, till whatever we have discussed, let me know if you have any questions. Okay, answer all of your normal questions. I've completed BTech Mechanical Engineering. I'll answer all of these questions later on, okay, in some time. But if you have any questions till now, whatever I have discussed, let me know about that one. Career gaps, I'll discuss that later on. Right, or how does DA helps in digital marketing and e-commerce? I'll answer these questions also in some time. Answer DS. Okay. Most of the companies ask DSA. What about that? Most of the companies ask DSA. See, that is what I said. Okay, data analyst, if you start learning, that is not limited. Data analyst, for example, you have um, started learning today, 2026. For example, you have uh, learned data analyst or data analytics for the next 3 to 4 years till 2029, 2030. Still, you will find something to learn from data analyst role. Okay, so knowledge, I mean, there is no stoppage for knowledge. It's like an ocean again. For example, let's take example of Excel only. Even if you learn this Excel continuously for 6 months, 1 year, 1.5 year, 2 years, okay, beyond that 2 years also, there will be something left to learn from Excel. That is how each tool, okay, is made of. It's very huge, right? So one second. Same for the DSA also. Okay. If I completed annual course in there, is there issue to apply in the company because my background is non-tech? Okay. I'm looking for Oracle based technology in this IT field. I've done my course. Okay. Okay. Just give me 15-20 minutes more and then I'll answer all of your questions. Okay. Okay. One second. Okay, one interesting question. How can we know about this ML, PA, and PE? Okay, I'll tell you this. Okay, at the end of this session, I'll answer that question for you. Okay, now let's understand our different tools that we have in data analyst or business analyst course. Now, see, first and basic tool is Excel, right? Can someone tell me what is Excel? Uh, Anantaram, I want to know which tools need high knowledge in DA and only basic knowledge. I'll tell you. I'll tell you, Vineet. Okay. What is Excel? Anyone? What is Excel? Spreadsheet of data, structured data. In Excel, the data is stored in the form of rows and columns. Yes, 100% correct. Spreadsheet, which we perform calculations. Yes. Excel. Okay. In data analytics tools, across all the data analytics tools, we call this Excel as a basic tool. Okay. Now, when we say basic tool, okay, some to some extent, all the data cleaning, all the data analyzing can be done in Excel. Okay. But when, I mean, why do we go for Power BI? Why do we go for SQL? Why do we go for Python? Why do we go for statistics and all the other things? Now, see, all the other tools basically. Now, see, Excel, everything that we can do in Power BI, Tableau, SQL, Python, okay, we can also do same things in Excel too. Okay, we can also do same things that we can do in Power BI, SQL, and Python in Excel also. But what is the need of these, I mean, all of these tools when we have Excel? Because there are some limitations in Excel. Okay, can someone tell me what are those limitations? If anyone know, Microsoft that can store data, manipulate, fill it, making it dashboards. Excel has limitations because Excel is limited to some extent, right? What are those limitations? First one, it can only store 1 million records. Okay, 1 million records. When we say 1 million, it is around 10 lakh rows. Beyond this 10 lakh rows, okay, Excel is not able to store that data. We need to have one more Excel file separately to store that data, or we need to add one more sheet, Excel sheet to store that data. Right? That is one of the limitation. And when it, okay, this is about rows, records, and around 16,500 columns. Beyond these columns, okay, there is no storing in one Excel spreadsheet. We need to have one more sheet or one more Excel file. That is one of the major limitation in Excel. Okay, next limitation, visuals. Okay, in Excel, we'll be able to create visuals, but only limited visuals. In Excel, for example, okay, if I am able to create 10 visuals, in Power BI or Tableau, I'll be able to create around 30 to 40 different visuals. Okay, Power BI or Tableau visualizations are more. Okay, that's why I can go for Power BI rather than creating visuals in Excel. Okay, third one, customizations. Okay, customizations are more in Power BI and Tableau visuals, but not Excel. Okay, fourth one, ease of use. Okay, to write, for example, I have a logic, and to apply that logic in Excel, for example, I have to write 5 lines of formula. 5 lines of formula. Same thing can be done in Python or SQL with a 1 line of code. Okay, that is ease of use. One more example. In Excel, if I have to create some visuals, okay, first thing I need to select my data, go to insert a visual, right? Then I have to select my chart and do all of the stuff, right? But in Power BI or Tableau, it is just drag and drop the columns into those visuals, right? So ease of use. That's why we go for other different tools except for Excel. I mean, other than rather than Excel, right? Now, Power BI or Tableau, we know what these things are. These are visualizations tools, visualization tools. But what is the difference between Power BI and Tableau? Okay, the difference is first thing cost. Okay, Power BI and Tableau, to some extent, these two are free tools. But beyond something, if you want to do something else, if you want to share those reports that we have created, if you want to share those dashboards that you have created, okay, that needs some licenses. And Power BI is, sorry, Tableau is costlier than Power BI. Okay, in Power BI, I can do data cleaning. In Tableau also, I can do data cleaning. In Power BI, I can do data modeling. In Tableau also, I can do data modeling. Here I can create reports. Here also I can create reports. Here I can create dashboards. Here also I can create dashboards. But the only difference is, okay, in Power BI, all of these are free of cost. Okay, but in Tableau, for data cleaning, I need to download some different application and I need to have some license. For data modeling also, I need to download something else. I need to have some license. For report and dashboard, okay, this is free in Tableau also. That is Tableau Prep is Tableau Public is the application that we need to use, right? So because I mean, we have different visualization tools, Power BI, Tableau, and we have some other tools also. But the only difference here is cost. One of the main important thing. I hope that is understood. And Power BI, when compared with the Tableau, can handle some less amount of data. For example, Power BI is capable to handle, for example, 20 GB of data. Tableau can handle a bit more, 25 to 30 GB of data. Okay, data usage capacity is also limited in Power BI than Tableau. That is one more difference, right? But in market, across all the visualizations tool, Power BI is leading as of today. If we have 100 different companies, okay, 90% of those companies are still preferring Power BI because that comes with a less cost, okay, than Tableau, right? So that is one of the difference between Power BI and Tableau. These two tools are used for visualizations, right? Next tool that we have is SQL. Okay, can someone tell me what is this SQL and why do we need SQL? Big data not support. Do data scientists need SQL? See, as a data scientist, you need everything. You need Excel, Power BI, SQL, Python, machine learning, everything you need to have. Okay. Now tell me what is SQL? Anyone? Structured query language to interact with the SQL database to DM. Yes, correct. Query language, system query language, creating and editing data. Okay. SQL is nothing but structured query language, right? We know this already. Structured query language. Structured here simply means using this SQL language, we only deal with structured data. To handle that structured data, we need to have some knowledge. Sorry, we need to have some language, right? For example, okay, this is my database. This symbol represents database wherever you see this. Okay, as a human, I don't understand the language of this database. Now what is the language of database? It is binary, zeros and ones. Okay, even if you have PDF, even if you have audio, even if you have video, whatever you download from any website, whatever data it might be, in database everything is stored in zeros and ones. Okay, in zeros and ones. As human, I don't understand the zeros and ones language. So I need to have a proper medium to interact with the database. When we say interact with the database, it might be creating, it might be manipulating, it might be deleting, it might be updating, it might be modifying, whatever it might be. To perform all of this, okay, operations on our data, we need to have a common language between us as human and a database, right? That is the language of SQL or SQL, structured query language. SQL, okay, is not a database. It is the language that we need to have to interact with the database. Again, inside SQL, we will have two different things. We call them as clients and servers. Okay, client is nothing but our application, whatever application that we download and write our queries. For example, MySQL, okay, is one of the client. Now what is this server? It is nothing but database, okay, where all our data is stored, and using this client softwares we interact with this database to perform all of the CRUD operations. Basically we call it create, delete, um, update, and the other thing, right? So to interact with the database we will need SQL, right? Read, correct. Okay, I hope we got the basic understanding of what is SQL. It is a language that we speak with the database. Yes, everyone, are you guys able to follow me? Yes, need to learn the language. Yes, 100%. We need to learn that language to deal with the data. Okay, that is our SQL. Next comes our Python. What is Python? Anyone, what is Python? Anyone, what is Python? Coding language, programming language. Okay, just give me 1 minute. Okay. What is Python? Both functional and object oriented of programming, scripted language, scripting language. Python is dynamic programming language that supports. See, Python normal definition is high level language. Python is a high level language. Python is a general purpose programming language, right? Python is high level programming language and general purpose programming language. What exactly do we mean by these terms? When we say high level, it is nothing but, anyone know what is high level language? This is not scripting language. Okay, one thing we need to understand is this is not scripting language. This is programming language. Okay, high level. Whenever data is coming, we use Python. Whenever data is coming, we use Python. Understanding language. That's understanding the variables. Human understandable. Human understandable. Okay, high level is nothing but our human understandable. Okay, now what is general purpose programming language? General purpose means general purpose. Anyone? Easy to use. Okay. Easy to use. Next. Next. Anyone? Easy to use after that. To interact with the computer. See, general purpose. In the name itself, we'll be able to understand. General purpose. That means Python has many of the different applications. Okay. What we use normally. Yes, exactly. Common programming language. General purpose is nothing but common programming language. That means we can use Python in any automation. We can use Python to develop some application. We can use Python to develop any website. We can use Python to predict something. We can use Python to data analyze something. So because it have different applications, okay, and all of these are common applications, general purpose applications, that is nothing but Python. Okay, because Python can be used in any of these tasks, automations, developing applications, developing websites, okay, forecasting, predicting, or data analysis. We can use Python. That's why it is called general purpose programming language. Now, what is scripting language? Scripting language. Anyone know this VBA? VBA. Anyone know about this one? VBA. Visual Basic for Application. Visual Basic for Application. Do you guys know in Excel also we'll be able to write some code? Yes, HTML, CSS, and JS. Yes, 100% correct. In Excel also, do you guys know in Excel also we can write some coding, not general formulas, coding, macros. Yes. So in Excel, we have one option called macros and VBA. Now, this VBA is the tool or concept that we use to write some coding for automations. Macro is also used for automations and VBA is also used for automations. VBA is a coding language, or we call it generally as scripting language. Okay, because we in Excel using VBA, we write some scripts. Okay, similar to coding language, Excel, VBA, HTML, okay, CSS, JS, all of these are nothing but scripting languages. I hope that is understood. Okay, okay, if that is understood, that is Python, right? Now, what is statistics? Is statistics a tool? Question is statistics a tool? Vineet, no. Okay, Dinesh, no. It's a science, mean median. Okay, mean median mode. Sultana, statistics is not only about mean median mode, we have some other things also. Okay. No, it's not a tool. No. See, statistics is not a tool. Okay, it is a subject, it is a concept, it is some mathematics perspective of our data. Okay, predicting the data to some extent, yes, it might be predicting the data also. But generally, statistics, most of us thinks that statistics is a tool, but no, it is not a tool. It is a subject. It is a concept, right? Whatever we do, for example, okay, I have some sample data, okay, and I have a population data, okay, used to handle missing values to some extent. Yes, no, it's a mathematical term and used in machine learning. See here, I have a sample data and I have a population data. Population, okay, if you don't know these terms, population is nothing but, for example, in my data set, I have 1 lakh records. Okay. Now, this whole data is called a population. From this 1 lakh records, now if I am just trying to pick up only 1,000 records, okay, that is our sample. If this is my whole population, a part of it is called a sample. Okay, population is entire data and sample is a small piece of data from that population itself. Okay, now say using this sample data, I want to predict something about this population. Okay, using this sample data, I want to understand this population. For example, my sample average value, okay, just simple average, normal average value is 100. Okay, for this 1,000 records, my average value is 100. Is the same value 100, okay, average of population, right? To answer these kind of questions, is my sample average equal to population average or not? Right. To answer these kind of questions, to predict something about population using the sample, we need statistics. One of the simple example. I hope that is understood. Now, this thing can be performed by some testings. Okay. Hypothetical, I mean, hypothesis testings, we call it. Hypothesis testing, we have different testings: Z test, T test, ANOVA, chi-square, okay, all A/B testing, whatever it might be, all the different tests. Using those tests, I want to understand population from a sample data. Okay, so doing all of these things comes under statistics. I hope that is understood. Yes. All right. Okay. Is statistics necessary? Yes, 100% necessary. Without statistics, okay, without statistical concepts, we'll not be able to understand the whole data analytics. To some extent, we'll be able to understand, but if you want to understand the whole data analytics concept, statistics is very important. Okay, we can apply statistics in Excel, we can apply statistics in SQL, we can apply statistics in Power BI and also in Python. Okay, used for handling missing values, not only used for handling missing values, it can be anything. Mean, median, mode, to understand our data, what is our, is it right tailed, left tailed? Okay, there are so many things in statistics that we need to understand. Advanced statistics, see, okay, let me tell you. There are two things in statistics: descriptive statistics and inferential statistics. Descriptive and inferential. Now, descriptive, simply just understanding our data. For example, okay, there is mean, median, and mode. Okay, what does this mean? Average value. What is median? Middle value of our data. What is this mode? Most repeated value from our data. Okay, now what are these things? Just to understand our data, where are our data points? How are they spread? Okay, what is our value? Along with this, we will have standard deviation and variance. Okay, say mean, median, mode. These are called central tendency, and these two are called measure of dispersion. General meaning of dispersion: spread out. How spread is our data values? Okay, we have so many things like this in descriptive statistics. And after that, inferential statistics is all about testings that I have just said you. Okay, using sample data, we will form some conclusions about the population data using these testings. We have different types of testings, like I said, Z test, T test, ANOVA, chi-square. Using those things, we will conclude some measures about population using this sample. A few things with you due to some important work. See, Ansh, I can't do that now. Okay. You can reach out to Naresh IT and talk to me. Okay, later on also. And that is not a problem. Okay. All right. So this is statistics, and we use so many. I mean, there are different tools and concepts in statistics, not tools, concepts in statistics that we can apply on our data to understand our data, to predict something, or to do whatever it might be. Okay. So this is about all of the tools that we have in data analytics and business analytics also. Like I said, Jira is one of them. Okay. Just to handle our tickets, prioritize our projects, right? All of these things we have Jira. This is about the tools. Okay. I thought I would discuss one important topic in Power BI. Okay. Uh, do you have, sorry, do you guys have some idea about Power BI? Anyone who has some idea about Power BI? Yes. Vivek, no. Okay. Dinesh, yes. Yes, visualization tool. Okay, let me show you first the normal interface and how does that look, and what are the options that we have in Power BI. Okay, this is the application that we need to download, and this is directly available in the Microsoft Store. You can just go to Microsoft Store and search for Power BI desktop application. You can just install that from the store, and once we install and open Power BI, the first basic interface looks like this. Okay, basic interface looks like this. Similarly, like Excel. Excel is seen by most of you, I guess. Okay, same like we'll have some ribbon, we'll have some different tabs, and each of this tab has some different functionality. Same like this. Okay, basic thing, Power BI is used to create some visualizations, right? All techniques used in, sir, please let us know all the technical skills used in data analytics. What exactly do you mean by technical skills, Srikant? It is about tools, right? One second. Okay, or let me tell you this one first. Because, okay. Now see here, what tools do we have? Excel. Okay, for Excel, we have different, starting from the basic. Okay, what is a row? What is a column? What is a cell? Okay, what kind of formulas? Basic formulas, advanced topics, like pivot tables, lookups, conditional formattings, data validation. We have so many things in Excel, right? We'll have to know all of them. Okay, there are no important topics for any of these tools. We have to know all of them. Okay, at some point you will use, I mean, most of them in when you are working in any company, any project, whatever it is. Okay, Excel, then Power BI. Same concepts. How can we apply in Power BI along with some advanced customizations? How can we apply some, for example, to understand our data? There is a small visual called scatter plot. Okay, just to understand a relation between two variables. How can we do that in Power BI? Data modeling we have. Okay, all of these are concepts. Okay, that we'll learn in Excel, Power BI. And for why, if we go to SQL also, we'll have some joins. Okay, appending two tables, merging two tables, joining two tables. Okay, what kind of relationships are there? Window functions, pattern, like they. I mean, the syllabus is okay. Let me show you the syllabus. For example, if we just go to Naresh IT website also. Okay. You'll find all the syllabus in the Naresh IT. Beyond this syllabus also, we'll learn so many things. Okay, curriculum. See here, Excel syllabus, introduction, starting from the introduction of Excel. We'll see all of these topics. Okay, and beyond these topics also, there are so many things in Excel, not only in Excel, in any of the tool. We'll see all of those things. Okay, statistics, Python for data science, exploratory data analytics. I mean, in these tools only, there are two important topics. Okay, whatever tool it might be, there are two important topics. One, we call it as ETL. Okay, and the other one, we call it as EDA. Right? What is ETL? Anyone know? Anyone know what is ETL? No? It is simple: extract, transform, and load. Extract, transform, and load simply means, as a data analyst, we will collect that data from any of the data sources. that is nothing but extract. After collecting, we have to do some operations. For example, to my data, I only have 10 columns. I want to add 5 more columns to my data. That is nothing but transform. Or if we have a table data, I can transform that to a visualization data, right? After creating some visualizations, I can share that, okay, or I can load that dashboard or a report to any service, cloud platform, whatever it might be, right? That is nothing but loading, extracting, transformation, and loading our data. That is nothing but ETL. Okay, next one, EDA. What is this EDA? Exploratory data analysis. Exploratory data analysis. While transforming itself, draw some insights, draw some information which is not directly available from our data. Exploring our data for analyzing. Exploring our data for analyzing. That means understanding our data. I mean, understanding the information which is not directly available in our data. That is EDA. These are very, very important technical skills when it comes to DA. Okay, along with this, all the other tools also, Excel, Power BI, SQL, Python, and whatever it might be. Syllabus, you can get that from Naresh IT website. Okay, here. Okay, for all of these things, you can get the syllabus. We'll go through each and every topic, each and every tool. Okay, there is no compromising on that. Right, now understand this. Okay, we were talking about Power BI, right? Now see, Power BI is a tool, visualization tool. To visualize anything, first we need to get that data from any database or any website or whatever it might be, right? To get or import the data into Power BI, we have this get data option. In the home tab itself, okay, we have get data option. If you just click on this get data, whatever you see here, all of this list, Excel workbook, Power BI semantic models, data flows, Dataverse, SQL Server, and all of these options are nothing but our data source from where we can import the data into Power BI. Okay, in Power BI, we have around 100 to 150 different data sources from where we can pull the data into Power BI, and then we can clean the data, transform the data, visualize the data, and storytell the data. Okay, all of the things you see here, Excel workbook, text or CSV. That means we'll be able to import the data from text files or CSV files, XML, okay, JSON, PDF, SharePoint, SQL database, AWS, Azure, Snowflake, SharePoints, whatever it might be, whatever we see here, from all of these data sources, we'll be able to pull the data into Power BI. Now, for example, okay, let's say I have an Excel file. Okay, I'll just go and click on this Excel workbook. Once you click on this Excel workbook, okay, I'll cancel this one, get data, Excel workbook. Okay, then it'll, I mean, you can select what or which Excel file you want to import into Power BI from your local system. Okay, for example, you can select any data from here. Just select any Excel file, click on open. Okay, once you click on open, that file will be imported into our Power BI application, and that can be seen here in the data pane. Okay, these three options that we see here, data, visualization, and filters. These three options are called PANES, panes. Panes. Okay, now what are these panes? First one, data pane. Now what exactly do we see here? For example, we see certificate, country, film, and genre, right? All of these are four different tables that I have imported from my Excel workbook. Okay, I've already imported this, just nothing, get data. From Excel workbook, you can select Excel file, and then you'll be, you'll be able to import them into Power BI. As of now, I have already imported four different um, Excel files, or we can call that as tables. Now see, I have different columns in all of these tables. For example, if I just expand this certificate table, certificate ID and certificate name are the two columns that I have in this table. Okay, now for example, now say film table. This is film is my table name, country is my table name, certificate is my table name, and at the same time, genre is also my table name. In all of these tables, I have all of these columns. For example, in film table, I have box office collections, budget, um, certificate ID, country ID, director ID, film ID, Oscar nominations, Oscar wins. All of these are columns in my table, right? Now see, now this data pane is used to show the list of tables that we have imported along with the column names that table has, column headers basically. Now, for example, this is not showing any data, right? It is just showing the column headers. Now, I want to see what data is it present, what data is it holding in that table. I'll just go to here. The second option that we see on the extreme left is the table view. Here we see the table name along with the column headers, not the values inside our table. But if I just go to this table view and just click on this, you'll be able to see the same data like Excel, right? In the certificate, this is my certificate table. I'll just click on this. This is the data that I have in this certificate table, certificate ID and certificate name. Now, for example, I'll go to country table. In this country table, I have three columns: country ID, country name, world region ID. Okay, next one, film table. I have all of these columns: film ID, title, I mean movie title, when did it release, okay, who is the director, what is the studio, what is the country ID, runtime. I mean, runtime is nothing but minutes. How long, how lengthy is that movie? Next, box office, sorry, budget dollars, box office dollars, is nothing but cost to make the movie, and after making, after release, how much profit did we earn, how much collections did it make. These are those two columns. Oscar nominations, yes or no. Oscar wins, yes or no. Okay. Now this is the data that I have. From this, okay, I want to create a small visualization to check which certificate. Okay, I'll just go to the certificates again. From these certificates, which certificate has most Oscar wins? Okay, understand the question. Across all of this, how many? Seven certificates we have. Certificate is nothing but whenever we go to a movie, okay, you'll find some of these names: U, PG, 12, 12A, while in the title bar itself. Okay, when it is showing the title, it will also show some certificate and you'll have some names of that certificate. These are those names. Sorry, these are those names. Now, I want to find which certificate is nominated or has won most Oscar wins. Oscar wins column I have in film table, right? Oscar wins column I have in film table. This is the column that I want, Oscar wins. Now I have certificate name in the certificate table. Now I'll just go to report view. I just want to create a small visualization. All those visualizations are available in this visualization pane. If I just expand this, okay, we have around 30 to, I mean, 25 to 30 different visualizations that we can create. Out of this, I'll just choose a column chart. Okay, column chart. This is how the model column chart looks like. And on x-axis, for example, from certificate, I'll just choose certificate column. Okay, now like I said, Power BI is very easy to use. It is just drag and drop. For whatever visual you select, you'll find some options here. X-axis, Y-axis, legend. Okay, now if I select line chart, for example, line chart, same thing, x-axis, y-axis, and secondary y-axis. So for different visuals, for example, if I select pie chart, you have only legend, values, and details. So for different visuals, you'll have different options. Okay, and it is just drag and drop those columns, whatever we want to use, on all of these options. That is how Power BI is very easy or easier than Excel to create visualizations. Now see, on x-axis, I have just dragged and dropped certificate column, and on y-axis, I'll just drag and drop this Oscar wins column from the film table. I'll just drag and drop it here. Now, what do we exactly see here? Okay, I'll just increase the size of this visual. Customize current theme. Okay, I'll just go to text, increase the size, and apply. Okay, now you can see, I hope you can see them clearly now. Now see, now what exactly do we see here? PG 15, U 18, 12A, 12, and unknown. These are my certificate names. Now each bar here, whatever blue color things we see here, we call them as bars or columns. Okay. Now each of this, whenever we hover over any of them, now see, for example, this one, what is it showing actually? It is showing a small information box where it shows that certificate name and sum of Oscar wins. We want to analyze, okay, we want to analyze for each certificate how many Oscar wins did that movie earn, right? For that, we are just dragging sorry, we are just dragging and dropping this certificate column onto x-axis and some of Oscar wins onto y-axis so that it shows all of this information. Okay, and highest Oscar wins are from PG certificate because the bar is higher than any other bar, right? Second highest is 15 certificate, third highest U certificate. If you just want to see those numbers, for example, whenever we create any visual, it will not show any data labels, we call it. Okay, that means the numbers will not be seen. I'll just select this visual. Okay, go to format your visual and switch on data labels. Data labels is nothing but information. I'll just switch this on. Okay, it will show the numbers also. For PG certificate, sum of Oscar wins are 197. For 15, it is 176. For U, it is 138. For 18, it is 72. Now, what can we understand from this data? What can we understand from this visualization? Okay, simple thing. PG certificate has most number of Oscar wins when compared with all of these things. 12 certificate has less number of Oscar wins, which is 34, and which is the least of Oscar wins when we compared with all the other certificates. So this is how simple it is to create some visualizations and understand our visualizations. Okay, let's create one more thing. Now see, okay. Now I have, for example, let's create a pie chart. Okay, pie chart. This is how it looks. And if you see the options, we have legend and we have values. In legend, for example, I'll create same certificate column, just drag and drop into legend. And on values, I'll just drag and drop same Oscar wins column. Okay. Now, how does this look? This is a pie chart, right? Now, each certificate, how many certificates do we have? 6 to 7 certificate, right? Now, each of those 6 to 7 certificates will be given a color. Okay, and this pink color, if you see, this is representing PG certificate. Now, this pie chart is used to show the contribution, the percentage, right? Now, see, 197 is the value of PG Oscar wins, and that is contributing overall 28.84% of total number of Oscar wins from all the certificates. Are we able to follow this? Can someone please confirm? Are we able to understand this something? Yes. So this is how it is, right? Not only pie chart, not only column chart, we'll be able to create around 25 to 30 different visuals in this Power BI. Okay, whatever we see here, bar chart, stacked bar chart, sorry, clustered bar chart, column chart, clustered bar chart, combo visual. Okay, in Excel too, we can do this. Yes, in Excel also it is available, but here it is very easy to build these visualizations when compared with the Excel. In Excel also we can create column chart. In Excel also we can create same pie chart, but it is easier in Power BI. That is one thing. And we can also have, sorry, we have here map visual also and field different visuals we have in Power BI, right? So this is how easy it is. In Python also we can create visualizations like this. In Python also, right? So this is how it is. I hope this simple thing is understood. Yes, no, maybe. Yes. All right. Very good. Okay. So actually, we are starting a new batch in Naresh IT. Okay, I think you'll be seeing that information here. Uh, 1 second. This is today's one. 1 second, 1 second. Okay, just give me 1 minute. If you just go to the Naresh IT Instagram page or website, you can find this information. Okay, we are starting a new batch on data analytics and demo sessions are going on. Okay, okay, this is the post that we can have that we can see. Started a batch on 29th, and from today also. It is just demo sessions. We have just done with 2 demo sessions where I have taught all the introduction that we have seen today. That is data analytics, business analytics, what is ML, what is DS, what is Gen AI, what is agentic AI, all of those things, basic things to understand the definitions. I'll repeat all of those things again. No worries about that one. We are starting a new batch from tomorrow, and mostly from this Wednesday or Thursday, we will have live sessions. We'll start with live sessions. Till then, demo sessions will be going on. Okay, you can come offline, you can come, you can join online also. Doesn't matter. Okay. Now tell me if you have any questions on anything. Okay, and let me tell you something before going to your questions. Okay, generally, wherever you go, data analytics, okay, in syllabus also you can see they'll only teach, sorry, all of these base tools, Excel, Power BI, or Tableau, SQL, statistics, Python. Okay, most of the data analytics course stops here. Okay, but the advantage with me, learning with me is I'll definitely cover all of these things. Along with that, I'll cover basics of machine learning also. Basics of machine learning, Power Automate and prompt engineering also. We'll cover all of these things. These things will not be seeing that in a Naresh IT data analytics course content, but I'll definitely cover all of these things. Okay, till whatever it might be, intermediate level machine learning, Power Automate also I'll tell you how, what is prompt engineering, what are the different things that we have in prompt engineering. Guys, trust me, it is not just giving some or asking some questions to ChatGPT or any AI. Okay, we have to take care of so many things so that our responses that we get are more accurate. Okay, we have different things. We'll discuss all of those things. Again, I'm repeating that again. Not only Excel, Power BI, SQL, statistics, and Python. I'll also cover machine learning to some extent. If not completely, yes, 100% to some extent, yes, I will definitely cover. Power Automate also we will cover, and prompt engineering also we will cover. Okay, that is my promise to you. There are no questions on that. Okay. Uh, one second. Okay, let me just answer your questions now. Let's see. Sir, may I know when will you start the new batch? Like, I love your teaching and I want to be a student. Also, there is a problem that I'm coming Hyderabad on 10th. Is there any chances of having a new batch on those days? Actually, we are starting, we have already, demo sessions are going on. Like I said, mostly this Wednesday or Thursday. Okay. Thursday, most probably, we'll be starting with the live sessions. That is on 5th. Okay. Uh, and obviously, Saturday and Sunday, there are no sessions. Sessions will be only from Monday to Friday. So Thursday, Friday, 5th, 6th, uh, and 9th, you might miss these three sessions. You can get recordings of these three sessions. No issues with that. And you can continue from 10th. Okay. Dilip. Okay. Uh, you can get that registration link, webinar link from the chat box. Indu admin has posted that already. Okay, you can register on that and continue learning with me, right? Next, I have office from 9 to 6, Monday to Saturday. Uh, you can join online, Vivek. I can't help you with that timing, but our batch starts at 9:30. Okay, 9:30 to 11, right? 1.5 hour class. You can join online. That is also fine. Is it safer to study DSA after DA? Does it affect? Like I said, after DA, whatever it is, it's better to have or more number of skills on your resume, whatever it might be. Okay, beyond DSA, it is very suggested. It is considered also. If you go to any interview or whatever it might be, okay, that will be considered 100%. It might be DSA, it might be machine learning, it might be prompt engineering, whatever skill it might be. Okay, this is all. This is recommended actually. Data structures and algorithms. Okay, because in this DSA you'll have some more complex problem solving skills, right? Very good. You can add that onto your resume, your skills. Are you going to cover Gen AI and Agentic AI? No. Like I said, okay, Gen AI and Agentic AI are very huge concepts and very advanced concepts. Okay, that is not included here. What is included? You can go to Naresh IT website, you can see the syllabus. And beyond that syllabus, in each tool, we'll have different, so many other small topics, okay, which are very important. We'll discuss all of those things, and I'll tell you about machine learning, okay, prompt engineering, and Power Automate also. Uh, Sir, in which month will this course end? This course will take up to 3.5 to 4 months. Okay, if we are starting in February, for example, February 1st we are starting, right? February, March, April, and May. By May end, we'll be ready with. I mean, we'll be done with everything. Okay, duration 3.5 to 4 months. Amount of course, I mean, if you want to get the fee structure, you can reach out to admin. Okay, they'll help you with the fee structure and fees, whatever it is. Is there any batch after 7:30 p.m.? After 7:30 p.m., okay, there it is not possible to learn with me. Okay, because I also work in a full-time job. After sessions, I'll be busy with that as well. So I'm taking two batches on in the morning time, one starting from 8 a.m., one starting from 9:30 a.m. 8 a.m. batch, it is already around 2 months. It has been running. So we are starting a new batch at 9:30 a.m. Um, Evening, sorry, I can't help you with that. Okay, I am not taking any sessions on evening. Online and offline time, same time, online and offline. If you want to come offline, you have to come Amirpet, Naresh IT, new campus. That is the location. You can find that easily on Google Maps, whatever it is. Online, you can join through your home itself. You can register online and join, no issues. And trust me, there is no difference between online and offline. You can join anywhere. But if you come offline, I'll also be more happier. Okay, try coming offline. If that is not possible, you can come online also. You can join online also. No issues. Offline also you'll have lab sessions. Online also you'll have lab sessions where mentors will be available. They'll help you whenever you have some doubt. Mentors will be available from Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Okay, 3.5 to 4 hours. They'll be always available. Whenever you have some doubt, you can join that link. Okay, NareshIT will provide you that link. You can join that and ask your question. They'll help you definitely with that. Meanwhile, in the sessions itself, in the classroom itself, I'll clear all of your doubts. Okay, beyond that, if you have any, you can ask those mentors anytime, online, offline, whatever it might be. Uh, my name is Vishaka, BE Computer Science. I have passed out in 2016. I have 1 year's experience in bank. Okay, then due to my child, I have taken break. Now again, I'm looking for restart my career in IT sector. Will this data analytics help me get job? Yes, 100%. 100% it will be helpful because see, whenever you go for an interview, they don't ask about your gaps. Okay, they don't ask about your educational qualification. They don't ask about anything except for your skills. If you have proper skills which suits that job responsibilities, okay, they will not consider anything. That is the most important thing that we need to understand, right? Some companies, out of 100 companies you are attending interviews, some companies, 5 to 10 companies might ask for gap. Why is there a gap, whatever it might be. They might consider that gap perspective, but most of the companies doesn't care about your gaps, about your educational qualification, unless and until you have some sorry, until you have proper skills, right? That is how it is. You can definitely start your career now, okay, after 2017, right? And if the gap is, for example, beyond 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, whatever it might be, you can show yourself as a freelancer, right? Freelancer doesn't need any pay slips. Freelancer doesn't need any experience letter from any company, right? You can play with that, right? That can be done. I'm Kavyasri pursuing BA second semester. What tools do I need to learn currently? Uh, See, all of those tools that we have discussed just now, Excel, SQL, Power BI, Python, statistics, everything is needed. Guys, understand one thing. There are two people, okay? Let's assume there are two people. One person has only 5 skills, the other person has 7 skills or 8 skills. Which one do you think is given more preference for getting selected, or whatever it might be? 7 skills or 8 skills, more skills, right? That is how it is. Simple thing. Okay. What tools do I need to learn currently? Everything to just cut down the competition. And that is how. Sir, I have a query. I have completed BTech in mechanical in 2020. Then I've joined customer support and worked till now. I have 4 years of experience customer support. I want to switch it. I was going to Salesforce developer. Uh, so DABA is related to this. I need a quick switch from non-IT to IT. See, guys, one thing. Let me tell you something interesting. Now see here, doesn't matter if you are working in customer support or sales or marketing or any non-technical operations job. All of these are non-technical, right? Now, for example, if you have around 3 to 4 years of, let's assume you have 3 to 4 years of experience in non-IT background. Can we use this experience as a data analyst when we are applying for a data analyst role? I say yes, partially. Okay. Now, while mentioning our responsibilities, roles and responsibilities on our resume, okay, you can't simply mention I am working as a sales executive. I take calls every day. Okay. And I get 25 leads every day. Out of those 25, I call people, I talk to them. You can't mention these kind of responsibilities on your resume. Okay. And now, how should we play with that? Now, understand this. As a sales executive, okay, my conversion rate is 90%. As a sales executive, I am generating revenue of $1,000 to my company, right? This is my conversion rate. This is my revenue generation to my company. If you include the numbers, and if you include how is company getting profited by you in number terms, okay, that is how HRs also understand that yes, this person has some knowledge about data. Okay, if you just put our responsibilities as non-number sentences like I handle sales, I handle calls, I speak to people, that is not accepted. Okay, these things you should play with these things. You should put some numbers on your responsibilities on your resume, right? So that the opposite person also understands that yes, this person is a data person. They know something about data. Then they'll consider your 3 to 4 years of experience here. Okay, that is one way of designing our resume. Okay. And this course will definitely help you. I'll also personally help you to build your resume, to build your LinkedIn profile. What should we put? What should we not put? And everything else. Okay. I'll help you with that. Sir, do we have any placements? Do we have any placements after this course? Again, placement assistance will be definitely there. I mean, as Naresh IT, they'll definitely provide placement opportunities. Again, cracking that interview, how do you handle things in that interview? Everything will be dependent on you. Okay, assistance will definitely be there after this course. The next one, my name is Vishaka. Okay. Sir, should I pay fees now itself or should I pay when it comes to offline classes? Uh, no one is asking fee today. Okay, you can come offline and join for the demo sessions for the next 2 to 3 days. Okay, after that, when we start with live sessions, then you can pay the fees. Okay, and all this information you can get that from admin, right? You can call them, you can reach out to them, they'll help you with that. Sir, I want to come offline, but I have my job from 8 to 4. Uh, uh, I can't help you with that, Sultana. You can join online. Okay. You want to come offline? I can't help you with that. Sorry. I see, because I mean, I'm not starting any batch after 4 p.m. Okay. It's only morning session, 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. I'm here. Okay. More skills, correct. I'm completed MCOM in 2020 from IGNOU and my medium was Hindi and in my English speaking is not good. I have a problem in classes. See, again, the normal language that we use for explaining things is English. Okay. And whenever you go for any interview, you should also speak in English. Local language, some HRs will not encourage that. Right. Now, how do we develop our communication? Okay, how do we develop our communication? Just by practicing, just by speaking daily. Doesn't matter if your English is not good as of now. Okay, but I guarantee you that you'll not say the same sentence after 4 months. I mean, after we finish our course, you'll be very confident. You'll feel confident in your English, in your speaking, in your confidence. Sorry, in your communication. Right, that is my responsibility. Guys, understand one thing: your technical skills, your communication skills is my responsibility. Okay, we will go through everything. I'll give you whatever assistance you need. I'll take you through whatever experience you need. Okay, to improve your communication or whatever it might be. I'll help you with that. And if you don't understand something in English, I'll also try to help you in Hindi and Telugu also. Doesn't matter with the language. Okay, the main thing is you need to understand the concept, right? Could you share your LinkedIn? Sorry, guys, I can't share my personal details here, but we can see this later on also. But as of today, I can't share you that. I'm into Java 18 years. I was learning both FSDS with GenAI and multi-cloud DevOps at Naresh IT Technologies. I'm looking for career boost. How should I project my profile? See, that is what, guys, like I said earlier, in my previous batch also, I had couple of them with 20 years of experience, 25 years of experience in Java and other industries, right? And companies are asking, their companies are only asking them to learn something about data, because everyone know that Java or whatever it might be can be automated. Those tasks can be automated, but as of today, there is no complete automation in data analytics, data science, because of storytelling. AI cannot replace storytelling, right? So it is definitely recommended to add this data analytics course, sorry, data analytics skills on your resume, so that you'll have different opportunities. If not Java, if not Gen AI, okay, data analytics. I mean, you can pursue data analytics. You can get into data roles, okay, and that is the first step, or that is the foundation, basic thing of any data course, any data job role. Okay, for many months, do you provide a placement assistance? Yes, 100%. Okay. If you have completed our course in May, if we have completed our course in May, it is not limited. Okay. For the next 3 months only, we'll provide placement assistance. For the next 6 months only. No, there is no limitation. Okay. Next, currently getting 4.5 LPA, where I'm currently working in non-IT, so it's possible to get 7 to 8. Yes, 100%. As a fresher, without any experience, the salary range might start from 4 to 7 LPA for different companies. But if you have 1 year experience, 2 years experience, it might range. I mean, the range might go up to 9 LPA. Okay, 8 LPA, 9 LPA, right? So based on your experience, the salaries will be given. And there are some of the companies which, for example, your current salary is okay 4.5 LPA to 5 LPA. Okay, some companies might offer you only 30% hike on your current salary. Some companies might offer you 50%. Some companies might offer you 100% of salary hike. Okay, based on how you perform on the interviews, in the interviews, right? So that is how it is. Weekend only online batches. Weekend, no, there is no weekend classes. My sessions are, I mean, will be in only weekdays, Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. So in future, is there any possibility for evening sessions? Evening sessions not possible, because I'll be busy with my full-time job, right? And you know, one thing that we need to understand is we should always learn with industry experts, right? With those people who is already in that industry, who are working on some or the other projects full time, so that, see, understand one thing. Okay, there are so many different things, okay, which cannot be learned in any of the course. But while you work on any project real time, once you join company, while you work on projects, you will face so many issues, right? Those issues will not be uh, learned in any of the course. You'll have to experience them, then only you'll get to understand. Learning with me, I'll help you with those things also. I mean, I'll help you with what kind of issues we might get when we do this thing, how to resolve them. Okay, all of those things I'll take you and help you with those things also. uh, what is the importance of data analytics in the current market? What is the scope, years usage of data analytics in future? That is what, guys, see, one thing again, AI might replace anything, right? We know this already. AI might replace anything in next 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. We don't know what will happen. It might replace data analytics, storytelling also. It might happen, right? But we are taking bets on ourselves. Before AI replaces something, I should get into any of the data role. It might be data analytics, because that is the foundation, right? It might happen, but we should be ready with anything. We should be ready with everything. Okay. There is one thing. Importance, yes, there is. I mean, it is very important to have data skills, right? with whatever skill, whatever other skills you have. Because as you join as associate, or as you join as a CEO, senior manager, team lead, whatever role it might be, in your job, I mean, day-to-day job roles, you will definitely have to deal with some or the other data, right? To understand that data, you need to have some knowledge about that prior, right? So that is what it is. For whom the data analytics job is best, again, there is no rules. There is no one single answer for this question. Okay, even if you are a fresher, even if you are trying to switch your career from non-IT to IT, or even if you have some experience and trying to improve your knowledge, trying to improve your technical skills, okay, this course is for you, right? Okay. Any evening batches starts at 8 a.m.? No, sorry, Srikanth. I can't help you with the evening batches. In future, is there any possible? Okay, same question. My job is non-IT and I'm pursuing my MBA in systems. I have interest in data analytics and big data. Yes, 100%. Data analytics, I can guarantee you that you'll have proficient knowledge after completing our course with me. Okay, next. What are industry recognition, recognized certification that could help to stand out? See, in data analytics, there are a couple of certifications. For example, Microsoft is providing PL 300 certificate. Okay, that is majorly based on Power BI. That is one of the certificate you can do. And next one, Google Data Analytics, IBM Data Analytics. Okay, they are, I mean, they'll conduct some exam, and if you qualify in that exam, they'll provide you certificate. Certificates are the most important. Okay, like I said, PL 300, PL 900, you can do those certifications. They are most valued as of now in the market. Okay, so how many projects you'll be working on during this course? See, for Excel, you'll have one project. For Power BI, you'll have one project. Not only projects, you'll have assignments. You'll have weekly tasks, daily tasks. Okay, small things. Whenever is possible, I'll give you some assignments, tasks, projects. Each tool one project, and we'll at last we'll do one major project, that is in machine learning, how to predict something, how to forecast something based on the inputs that we give. Okay, we'll do that thing as well. Okay, okay. Yes, all of those. I mean, the major project that we see here in our learning, you can put that in your resume, CV, 100%. Yes. What is industry recognized certifications? Okay, how many projects will be seeing? Okay, projects. Okay, right. Uh, Thank you for your motivation, encouragement. Thank you, Sandhya Rani. Thank you. Thank you so much. Right, Fatima. Every company wants to hire an experienced person. No chances for freshers. We can't say there are no chances for freshers. There are so many companies who offer, I mean, who need freshers for their tasks as a I mean, as a data specialist, data engineer, data coordinator. See, again, now understand one thing. Whenever we apply for jobs, right? This is where most of us are going wrong. When we go to any job platform, for example, Naukri, LinkedIn, Indeed, whatever platform it might be, while we go there and in the search box, if we just search for data analyst, okay, you'll get, for example, 100 different job notifications or job roles, whatever it might be. Now, I will go to any job platform and search for example, Power BI developer. Okay, I'll get 20 to 30 options. Next, I'll go and search for SQL developer. Okay, SQL developer. I'll get 30 more different job roles. I'll go and search for research analyst. Okay, healthcare analyst, marketing analyst. For all of these things, I'll get 30, approximately 30 to 50 different job roles. This is limited. Okay, you will see data. If you go and search with data analyst, you will find only those roles which are designated as data analyst. But Power BI developer is also data analyst, SQL developer is also data analyst, research analyst is also data analyst. So data analyst is not only data analyst is Power BI developer, SQL developer, Python developer, right? MIS executive. That doesn't come under full data analyst, but that is also kind of role where you deal with data. So we should always go and search tool specific. Okay, tool specific. That gives us more opportunities, more job roles while searching. Right. That can be done to improve our chances of getting selected. Okay, or getting shortlisted for an interview at least. Okay, so you can use that. Not, I mean, it is not like only experienced people have some opportunities, not freshers. No, there is no. That is actually misleading thing. Right? So there is no rule like that. And sir, as you told, you have experience of 8 years. You started your career with data analytics, or you shifted? I shifted from non-IT to IT again. Okay, I have joined, my first company was Amazon. I've joined there as normal associate. I mean, no technical skills, nothing. I was watching some images. I was watching some, videos of Amazon workspace, right? All of that was my role and responsibilities when I joined Amazon initially. But slowly, slowly, I've increased my skills, improved my skills, and moved to data roles. Okay, where I was handling a team of 25 people. I deal with their reports, I deal with dashboards and analyzing the data, where should be improved, where not should be improved, who is doing good, who is not doing good. Right, I was dealing with all of those. I learned myself all of those things and switched my career. As of now, I am working as a Power BI developer. Okay, that comes under data analyst. Okay, so that is how it was. How data can help in digital marketing and e-commerce. E-commerce, definitely it will help. Like I said, okay, for example, you are working with Amazon or Flipkart or any other e-commerce platform. Okay, they will have some data, right? Which product is selling the most, which product is not selling the most. See, the important thing is getting into a company, whatever industry it might be, whatever the background that company might be from. Getting into it is very important. After getting into it, you can switch easily. Okay, IJPs we call it, internal job posting. You can switch to analytics role, you can switch to data role, whatever it might be. Okay, how does it help in digital marketing? Digital marketing. Okay, as a digital marketing specialist, what do you do generally? What do you do generally as a digital marketing specialist, or roles in digital marketing? Awais Khan. What do we generally do as a digital marketing specialist? SEO, marketing the company products. Yes, 100% correct. See, uh, okay, for example, digital marketing. Okay, it will be based on advertisement. It will be based on how much are we spending for each advertisement, and it will be based on how much revenue are we getting back. ROI we call it, return on investment. How much ROI are we getting, right? So you can analyze each of them and understand our situation better than anything. Then we can act upon it, right? Digital marketing, for example, you are posting 100 ads on a single day, right? Your work should not stop there, right? After posting 100 advertisements, are there any customers coming back to us? Are we generating some amount? We should calculate what is the average revenue are we generating from that advertisement for each ad that we post. Okay, when you analyze all of these things, you'll have a proper path. Where should you focus next? Okay, to understand the future, you'll have a proper path, right? That has to be done as a digital marketing specialist or whatever it might be. You'll also deal with data. How many ads, what is the revenue, how many people are using that. Okay, you can do so many things in any of the industry, not only digital marketing, not only e-commerce. Education industry it might be, healthcare industry it might be, HR industry it might be, whatever it might be. There are so many things that you can do on data. The only thing is you need to have that data. If you have that data, you can do so many beautiful things with that data. Sir, how many days these theory classes will be? I mean, somewhat practical classes, more also important to understand what is core matter of this course, how we use it in real-time work. Starting from scratch is good thing, but to understand better and building impactful teaching, somewhat practical classes is also important. I think, I hope you understand. Yes, I definitely understand, Onkar. That is what I've said. From 29th January, we have actually started a batch. There we are in the demo sessions. Basically what will happen is first couple of days we'll deal with theory. Next couple of days I'll show you each tool and what different options are available and how to deal with Excel, how do we deal with Power BI, SQL and Python, just to understand those technical part of the skills, not only theory, practical part of the skills also. We will definitely, we have to do that. Otherwise, I mean, there is no point of conducting demo sessions also. Right. So Thursday, Friday, last week, Thursday and Friday, we have dealt with theory sessions, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, if not complete 3 days, at least we'll spend 2 days. Okay, 2 days on understanding different tools, practical things. How can we do? What can we do? Okay, what is the scope of each tool? I'll discuss everything. Okay, so mostly by Wednesday, I'll discuss all of those practical things also. And from Thursday, 5th of February, we are starting with the live sessions. Okay, what are the domains and industries where data analysts are required? Again, I have already said this. There is no limitation like that. Data analyst can work with sales department. Data analyst can work with HR department. Data analyst can work with healthcare industry, finance industry, marketing industry, education industry. Any industry you take, small scale industry, large scale industry, businesses, startups, MNCs, whatever it might be, every industry, every department will have data. And wherever there is data, data analyst, I mean, we have a scope of getting a data analyst there. Okay, it is not limited. Sir, maths is important. Maths is important to learn those languages like advanced math or higher in. No, no, no. See, maths is important, but not advanced mathematics. Not required. Okay, I'll help you with whatever is needed in statistics and in all other tools. If you have basic knowledge, okay, basic knowledge is also not required to understand or to analyze the data. I'll help you with all the basics that we need, that we want. Okay, basic maths till 10th standard or 12th standard, if you understand, that is enough. Okay, we don't have to learn mathematics separately to understand data analytics course. Not required. Helping the any business to grow. Okay, promoting through online complaint management. Sir, as I said, I am coming Hyderabad on 10th. Will you provide online classes for those 3 days, or I have a chance to attend the middle of the course? See, like I said, okay, you can have that recordings. You can reach out to admin, they'll help you with that. You can have that recordings, or even from those recordings, if you don't understand something, I'll help you. I'll clear all your doubts. If you want me to explain that concept again, I'll do that. No issues with that. You'll not miss anything. Trust me, you'll not miss anything. You'll have all the knowledge like everyone else. Okay, Dilip, right? You'll have everything. No need to worry about that one. Okay. All right. Anyone else who has some other questions or whatever it might be, I'll repeat this thing again. You can come offline, you can come online, you can join online from tomorrow. Okay, and you can attend free demo sessions till this Wednesday. And from Thursday, we are starting with the live sessions where we'll start with Excel. Okay, starting from the basic Excel, we'll see till advanced topics. After that, Power BI, SQL, statistics, and Python. Then we'll also cover machine learning to some extent. Okay, and again, Power Automate and prompt engineering also. We'll see all of those things. Classes will be from Monday to Friday, morning 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Saturday and Sunday, mostly will not have sessions, but again, whenever is required. For example, we have got 3 to 4 holidays, right? In that week, I'll take session on Saturday also. Okay, that might not happen regularly, but most of the times we will not have sessions on Saturdays and Sundays. Thanks, Dilip. Thank you so much. See, again, why am I saying all of these things? We have to stick to reality. Okay, I know. I mean, how does the market going on? What demand? What skills do you need? What concepts you need to learn? Right? In 10th class, intermediate, and in graduation also. I mean, we know this already, right? I mean, before exam, we'll spend one night to study. We'll have some important concepts, important chapters, important questions, important things, everything to answer. I mean, to attend that examination. Same thing in data analytics also. We'll have for each tool, we'll have some important topics, some important questions, some important things that we need to know for sure. Okay, I'll help you all of those things along with those, all the other small topics, everything starting from A to Z, right? Everything I'll help you with that. No compromising on that. Because like I said, your learning is my responsibility. Again, I'll help you. In different companies, you'll have different interview, process also. Some companies might give you only 3 to 4 interview rounds. Some companies like Amazon, Google, Microsoft, okay, they make you go through 7 to 8 interview rounds as of today. Okay, 7 to 8 interview rounds, and all of them will be technical, right? So we should be very proficient to clear all of those things. I'll help you with that. Okay. So that is how it is going to be. And I'll wait for 2 more minutes. Let me know if you have any questions, or else we'll wrap it up and I hope to see you tomorrow. If you want to come offline, like I said, Amirpet, Naresh IT New Campus, or if you want to join online, you can reach out to admin. They'll help you with that. Or you can go to Naresh IT Instagram page and you can search for my post. That is this one. Uh, just scroll down. This one, Data Analytics and Business Analytics by Sandeep Krishna. Okay, you can go to this page, this post, and you can register. You can call here. They've given the contact number also here. You can contact them and register yourselves, and you can start learning with me. I'm still waiting for your questions. I'll be here for a couple of more minutes. Let me know if you have something. Can you show us again how to check the syllabus of data analytics on NIT website? Just go to Naresh IT website. Okay, on Google you can just type Naresh IT. Go here, Naresh IT data analytics. You can just type that. Okay, Naresh IT data analytics course. You can go through this page, choose the first link, go here. Okay, if you just scroll down, you'll get to find the details. Okay, training type, you can select from here, whatever it might be. Faculty, you can select my name there. Then you can just go to curriculum. Curriculum, you'll find all the syllabus. Okay, again, I'll repeat this again. Whatever you find here is not the complete syllabus. It is just 75% of the syllabus, not even 75%. There are so many other things beyond these topics. Okay, we'll discuss all of those things, right? I'll discuss all of those things. And Power BI and Tableau, these are the two visualization tools. Logics will be same. Okay, syntaxes will be same. Formulas, functions, problem solving, visualizations will everything will be same in Power BI and Tableau. We'll just understand. I mean, we just have to understand the difference. There will be some difference in interface and different options. I'll help you understand all of those things. In SQL also, we'll start with basics. Again, how to create a database, how to create a tables. I mean, from there till joins, till window functions, stored procedures, triggers. We have so much. I mean, we have so many topics, important topics in SQL also, and we'll cover all of these things. Okay. Let me know if you have something else also. This is your time. Okay. If you don't have anything, we'll end this up here. I'll stay for 2 more minutes. Let me know if you have something else, or else you can leave. Thanks everyone. Thanks for joining, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Thanks Vivek. Thanks Dinesh. Thank you Kavya. Thank you Kashyap. Vidya, thank you. Pranjal, thanks. Thank you. Where is recording classes? You'll get that from admin. Is this Vidya? Vidya, you'll get that from admin. Tomorrow at what time? Same time, 9:30 a.m. Our batch is starting from 9:30 a.m., right? So it'll be from 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Offline, online, you can join. Uh, Fatima Sultana, I can't help you with that if you have a job, right? You can join online if you want. Thank you so much, Fatima. So I suppose there are no other questions. So we are wrap it up. I mean, we'll wrap it up here. Thanks everyone for joining. Bye bye. Take care. Thanks, Angita. Bye.